Their house, your courage, your clarity, and calm leadership. And you heard me, heavy on the calm leadership.
You don't run a meetings, I do. That's your problem. So I'm asking you, Trustee House, why do you keep on removing the attorneys from the warrant list? Thank God, me, your mayor, have relationships that they keep on working without pay. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna keep on saying this. Y'all better stop lying on me before I stop telling the truth on y'all. Because I don't mess with nobody. I come do my job. Only time y'all see me say something is when I have to clear something up. And I shouldn't have to because I'm too busy doing my job. So I don't have time to come back here and talk about nothing. I keep saying, don't hate, congratulate. Come join the team, the winning team.
So now we are Dolton United. We are no longer just a campaign. We are no longer just a movement. We are Dolton United.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're taking a closer look at the swearing-in ceremony in Dolton, where the new mayor, Jason House, and the trustees officially took their oaths of office. If you're new to the political drama surrounding Dolton and the chaos in Thornton Township, here's a quick rundown. Tiffany Henyard, once a powerful figure, somehow found herself ousted from not one, but two major roles. She served only one term as mayor of Dolton before being replaced. And she was also removed from her position as Thornton Township supervisor through a rewritten caucus. Her fall from power has stirred major controversy and shaken local politics. We'll be breaking down what happened, how it all unfolded, and what it means going forward.
Major development in the saga of embattled Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. A judge has dismissed her lawsuit, claiming that a caucus that threw her off the battle was illegal.
I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal.
This is illegal.
If you're not too familiar with how all this unfolded, don't worry. I've got you covered. There are plenty of videos right here on the channel that dive deep into Tiffany Henyard's history and past behavior. You'll see exactly how the residents of both Dolton and Thornton Township reached their breaking point and finally said, enough is enough, putting an end to the chaos once and for all. But today, we're shifting our focus to the swearing-in ceremony itself. We'll walk through the event where new Mayor Jason House and the trustees officially took office. I've also included some standout moments from the trustees' acceptance speeches to give you a sense of their personal experiences working under former Mayor Henyard. Before we jump into the video, if you're new here, hit that like button, and returning subscribers, don't forget to like as well. Let's get started.
All right. That's right. I didn't mean to interrupt that great song. I like it too. But I'll ask if we can just get right into our agenda. So I'm going to ask Clerk Keith if she can give us a roll call, please.
Today is Monday, May 5th. The time is 5:46 p.m. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Present.
Trustee Brittany Norwood.
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Present.
Trustee Kiana Belcher.
Here.
Trustee Andrew Holmes.
Present.
And Mayor Pro Tem Jason House.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Trustee-elect Edward Steve.
I, Edward Steve, having been appointed to the office of trustee in the village of Dolton in the county of Cork, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee, village of Dolton, to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Man, they cutting onions in here. Man, I told myself to keep it together, man. That I thank God for everything.
Yes.
He's the only one worthy of praise. All praises is due to the Most High, no matter what you call it. It can be Allah, it can be Jesus, it can be Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever you call that one true and living God, I give him praise. I want to thank my minister, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's the man who inspired me to be a better husband, a better father, and a better man. I want to thank my mother. My mother came in to see our youngest son get sworn in. And my mom is blessed to be 74 years old in a month. Yes. I told her I'm going to put your age out there because she looks good. We celebrate that. And my mother and my father have been married for 52 years. 52 years. So I was blessed to see that structure and that loving family as a child. And I'm trying to duplicate that myself. I want to thank my wife, Leslie, who's been with me going into 11 years now. And you know, marriage is not for the light heart, not for the faint of heart. It is not. And I call it the beautiful struggle. Because the beautiful struggle is going to make you a better person when you submit. I want to thank my oldest daughter here, Naja Steve, who looks just like me. I like to give a shout out to my baby girl, Zahira. I call her Baby Z. And my son, my first son, Kaleem. And I get home, he says, Trustee Steve! Lastly, I want to thank the amazing residents of Dolton. So y'all know I have struggled with MS. And that's just part of my struggle, my story. You may see me a limp, you may see me trip, but I don't stop.
Okay. All right.
Many of y'all have watched our board meetings. They will become a reality show. Once a month, Monday was a reality show that everybody turned in. It was entertainment or something. But when you sit in there, it's not entertainment.
When y'all do know I am the first. I'm the first youngest female mayor. Female. Stop following blind. I keep telling y'all that. Educate yourself. Learn. But y'all won't. Everybody want to earn, but don't want to learn. Get a clue.
And our team went through lives of verbal abuse. We stood through it.
If you've been following the ongoing saga in Dolton and Thornton Township, you know things have been intense. But if you're new to all of this, no worries. There are plenty of videos on this channel that dive deep into the history, past behavior, and controversies surrounding Tiffany Henyard. You'll see exactly how residents in both Dolton and Thornton Township eventually reached their breaking point, uniting, say, enough is enough, and finally ending what many considered years of unchecked antics. Today, though, we're shifting the spotlight. We're focusing on the swearing-in ceremony of Dolton's new mayor, Jason House, and the newly elected trustees. It was a meaningful and emotional moment. Not just a changing of leadership, but the start of what many residents hope is a new chapter of transparency and accountability. We've also included some highlights from the trustees' acceptance speeches to give you a more personal look at what they endured during Tiffany Henyard's administration. But first, if you're new here, be sure to hit that like button. And returning subscribers, drop a like too to support the channel. Let's get into it. During her final appearance before the new leadership took over, Tiffany Henyard didn't go quietly. She reminded everyone loudly that she was the first African-American female mayor of Dolton and claimed her position in history. She said, "Y'all do know I'm the first, the youngest female mayor. Female, stop following blind. I keep telling y'all that. Educate yourself, learn. Everybody want to earn, but don't want to learn." She went on to address the criticism she's faced. "Our team went through lives of verbal abuse, and we stood through it. You got to do better than what you're doing right now. Right now, what you're doing is keeping up confusion, keeping up mess." She claimed the community had been hoodwinked and led astray, and emphasized unity by encouraging the crowd to say, "Neighbor, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it." Henyard continued to express frustration about people overstepping and not knowing their seat, claiming that's why they keep losing. She ended with what seemed to be a jab at those who celebrated her loss. "They asked me if I'm going to sing the song that was sung for me when I lost. I said no. I'm not returning ignorance with ignorance." This comment was in reference to a past incident involving Trustee Edward Steve, who lost his re-election bid during Henyard's previous term. If you missed that moment in Dolton's political history, here's the background. Trustee Edward Steve once served on the board, even before Henyard became mayor. However, during her time in office, tensions escalated, and Henyard eventually turned many residents against him. This led to him losing his seat. On his final day, he gave a heartfelt farewell. "It's been a pleasure serving on this board for 4 years. I suffer from multiple sclerosis, and I'm doing my MS walk again this year. To my board members, I commend you. I hope you find a way to work together." But instead of a quiet send-off, Mayor Henyard said, "Trustee, I got your picture ready. I'll bring it down to you. But first, I'm going to sing you a farewell song." She then launched into "Na Na Hey Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye," a moment that many saw as deeply inappropriate and disrespectful. It's a moment that has since lived in infamy among Dolton residents. Following the ceremony, Trustee Brittany Norwood shared her emotional journey. "First, I want to give all honor and glory to God. To my Dolton residents, I want to keep this brief, but I just can't help myself. Shout out to y'all. I love you all. Norwood spoke about campaigning in harsh conditions and how residents supported her. I didn't realize what teamwork makes the dream work, meant until I stood out in 20 degrees weather and people brought me coffee, foot warmers, and hugs. Every time someone walked to the polls, I said, "Your vote is warming me up." She also opened up about the toll that political life had taken on her. I would call my mom before every meeting, telling her, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I'm not used to chaos. She told me, pray and ask the Lord to remind the people why you're here. Norwood praised Henyard for once being an inspiration. As a trustee, I looked up to her. She said at every meeting, let's speak up for the residents. That stuck with me. But ever since I started speaking up, things got better. They say prayer works, and it does. She then invited residents to a free pre-Thanksgiving dinner at her restaurant, Tiffany's Good Burger and Soul Food, saying, come get free food, sit down, talk to me, ask questions. You don't have to do anything but show up and chat with your trustee. Trustee Kiana Elshure also shared heartfelt words at the ceremony. First, I want to thank God for allowing me to serve the village of Dolton for another term. I have an amazing support system, my aunties, uncles, cousins, and kids. They were there when I came home crying, confused, with high blood pressure. I'd call and say, Auntie, pray with me because I don't understand why we're here. She reflected on her journey and what she faced. When it comes to playing fair, I don't think anyone ever played fair with me. I became Dolton's first female mayor by winning 82% of the vote. Let me finish, 82%. How dare you backstab me? That statement echoed Henyard's own claims, making it unclear if Elshure was defending her or mocking her words. Despite the emotion, the ceremony ultimately marked a new beginning for Dolton. The residents have made it clear they want change, they want transparency, and they want leaders who listen. Mayor Jason House, now officially sworn in, didn't make a dramatic entrance. Instead, he stepped into the role quietly, a contrast to the theatrics of the past. The focus, according to many of the new board members, is now on rebuilding trust, increasing accountability, and moving the community forward together. Whether you supported Henyard or not, there's no denying the impact her term had on Dolton. The village became the center of local political controversy, viral moments, and public scrutiny. But now, the people have spoken. They've chosen a new path. If you want more background on all the key players, Henyard, Norwood, Elshure, Jason House, and their journey to this point, check out the linked videos on this channel. They cover everything from Henyard's rise to power, her clashes with trustees, spending scandals, and the township's mounting concerns. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comments, what do you think the future holds for Dolton under this new leadership? Until next time, take care and stay informed. You might not know the story of the scorpion and the frog, but it applies here. I was stunned by everything that happened, but I had my scuba suit on and made it across the water anyway. The message? We need to stop feeding the chaos. People keep doing what's wrong and expecting the right result. Instead, stay the course. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. When this all started, people looked at me like I was doing something wrong, but I was only trying to shine a light on what was really going on. And to those who criticize from the sidelines, at the gas station, the grocery store, or just online, I don't see you out there doing anything about it. It's just talk. So again, stay the course. We've been through a lot over the last 3.5 years, but it's brought our community closer together. This team, man, they held it down. And Jason House, he's the most humble person. The whole world knows who I am now, and honestly, I take it as flattery. Thank y'all. Yes, I'm the first African-American female mayor of the village of Thornton, making history. But now we all need to know our place and continue showing up, not just for this election, but every election. That's how real change happens. We made some mistakes, sure, but we fixed them. Now, give us time to move forward. And thank you for trusting me with another 4 years. Now, I'm going to step back and let someone else take the mic. It wouldn't be right for me to introduce the next speaker, so I'm calling up our amazing Deputy Clerk Montgomery to do the honors. Thank you all for being here today. It truly means a lot. Today reminds me that dreams do come true. The woman I'm about to introduce is someone I admire. She's caring, empathetic, and a constant support to our residents. Despite challenges over the years, she's remained graceful, professional, and strong, a real advocate for this community. With that, she introduced the most fashionable, intelligent, and employed clerk in the Southland, my mentor and my boss. We proudly re-elect Village Clerk Allison Kirk, then stepped to the mic. This has been a long time coming. But we wouldn't be here today without all of you, whether you live in Dolton or not. You showed up, saw what was happening, and fought with us. She took a moment to thank her teammates. We couldn't have done this without each other. And to my family, thank you. I know it wasn't easy. You had to listen to me rant, and I wasn't myself during those times. Normally I'm calm, but I became someone you didn't recognize. I just kept it together in public. She attributed it all to a higher power. This is all God's plan, and he did it in divine order. When God gives you a mission, it's not always easy, but you have to stay the course. Allison then shared a powerful story about the newly elected mayor, Jason House. This journey didn't start 4 years ago. It began over 15 or 20 years ago, when a young man knocked on my door. He said, "I'm running for mayor of Dolton, and I'd like you to sign my petition." She remembered how he carried himself, well-dressed, well-spoken, confident. I'm no puppet. I asked him tough questions, and he answered every one without hesitation. That took courage. He was running against William Shaw, a powerful figure in Chicago politics. But I saw something in him. She paused, smiling. He only asked me to sign his petition, but I said, "That's not good enough. I'm writing you a check." That man is now our new mayor, Jason House. So yeah, this moment, it's come full circle. As Jason House prepared to take his oath, the moment was powerful. Footage of his 2021 swearing in as trustee was played side by side with his 2025 swearing in as mayor. He stood in the same position, holding the same composure, this time with who many believe is his nephew, now older, holding the Bible once again. Before we share Jason's swearing in, if you've made it this far, please take a moment to like this video. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep covering these stories that matter in our communities. And now, the moment everyone waited for, I, Jason House, having been duly elected to the office of trustee. The clip then jumps forward to 2025. I, Jason House, having been appointed to the office of mayor in the village of Dolton in the county of Cook, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of mayor, village of Dolton, to the best of my ability. Jason House's rise to mayor symbolizes more than just a new leader. It represents a fresh start, a full circle moment of redemption, and the power of persistence. What began as a young man's dream led to one of the most significant leadership changes Dolton has seen in recent years. From intense community divisions to public callouts, viral moments, and residents demanding accountability, this election and swearing in didn't just mark a political shift. It represented a deeper need for unity, for listening, and for leadership that puts people first. Now the real work begins. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of local stories that often go untold. Let us know in the comments, what are your hopes for Dolton's future under Mayor Jason House? Thanks for watching. Until next time, ***, stay informed, stay involved, and as always, stay the course.